Hi everyone, my name is Lorraine and welcome to my channel. If you are new to my channel is all about all kinds of things. It's about beauty, it's about lifestyle, and it's about aging gracefully. My channel is for women of all ages, but for young women, I don't want you to fear aging. Aging is in some ways the best time of your life. And I know that may be hard to believe when you're young, but believe me, I find that to be true. I'm really enjoying this time in my life. I'm really enjoying making these videos for you and sharing some ideas that I have about ways to make our lives more vibrant, more interesting, more fun. Now, this video is all about my own personal morning and evening skincare routine. I've always taken care of my skin, and to be honest, I think I am very lucky. I've never had any major problems with my skin. I may have inherited those genes from my British grandmother, who apparently had a real peaches and cream complexion. So I did have a few outbreaks of acne when I was younger. I've always avoided the sun, not because of my skin, but because I just did not like the idea of sitting in the sun all the time. So really, my skin has been pretty good all these years, and I've always taken care of it. But I do use a few more products in these latter years of my life because I want to maintain that even skin tone. I certainly don't want any more wrinkles than I have. I'm not thinking that I'll get rid of the wrinkles I have. I'm proud of those wrinkles. But there's nothing wrong with trying to soften them a bit and maybe preventing them getting a little bit deeper, if that's possible with some of these products. Now, the thing is, though, I always use different products. I really like the variety of skincare products, and there are just so many on the market. So I've done similar videos to this, but all the products that I'm using now, probably most of them anyway, if not all, are completely different from what I was using maybe 6 months ago. So let's get started with the morning routine. The first thing I do in the morning is I give my face a light wash with a gel cleanser. It's not really that necessary to cleanse the face in the morning, but I like the feeling of it. Everything that I do in my skincare routine, I really enjoy the experience. And that is why you'll find with a lot of my products, they do have a fragrance. Some people are extremely sensitive to fragrance. I am not. And I find that fragrance really adds to the experience for me. I made a lot of notes before this video, and you'll see that I'll be reading a lot of material because I don't want to leave out any important details that you might want to know about these products. So the first item that I use in the morning right now is I'm using the Surmedic Azulene Soothing pH Cleanser. This is absolutely so refreshing. I absolutely love it. You need barely the size of a pea. And then I just rub my hands together and it becomes kind of this creamy, not foamy, but creamy texture. And it spreads all over my face and my décolleté, and that's what I use to wash my face in the morning. I'm going to read you a few details about this product. Surmedic, first of all, is a brand of Neogen Lab, a U.S. company based in California. This particular cleanser has azulene in it. So what is azulene? Azulene is a natural botanical oil derived from the steam distillation of chamomile, yarrow, or blue tansy flowers, all of which have anti-inflammatory properties. It smells so good. I got mine on the website Stylevana, but Neogen Lab also has a website that you can order products from. Azulene also helps to soothe and balance pH levels. It's a gentle and effective face wash that removes all impurities and dirt while protecting sensitive skin from pollutants and improving the skin's barrier without stripping the skin. After cleansing, I spray on a toner. Now, the one that I'm using right now is one that I bought in Cuba. It's from the SNC Cosmetica company from Havana, Cuba. It's a facial tonic which contains propolis. Now, what is propolis? Well, let me read for you. It is a bee glue, which is a resinous mixture that honeybees produce by mixing saliva and beeswax with exudate gathered from tree buds. Oh my gosh, it sounds a bit disgusting. They gather this from tree buds, sap flows, or other botanical sources. And they use this bee glue as a sealant for unwanted open spaces in the beehive. People have used propolis as a medicine since 300 BC. The ancient Egyptians used it for embalming, and some doctors used it during the World War II to help with wound healing. A 2019 study suggests that it may have the following properties. Now, I always think that when people are talking about a study and they say that a product may have things, just pay attention to that word may, because if they may have something, they may not. So, we always have to take these claims with a bit of a grain of salt. In any case, this particular study suggests that propolis may have the following properties: antibacterial, antifungal, antiviral, antiprotozoal, which means that it works against parasitic illnesses, anti-inflammatory, and antioxidant. So, wow, that sounds like a very powerful ingredient, propolis. And this toner has it. So I spray this gently all over my face and on my décolleté, and I let it dry before I put anything else on my skin, and that takes a couple of minutes. Meanwhile, I put on my eye cream. The eye cream that I'm using right now is an Elizabeth Grant product. Now, my Canadian friends who watch the shopping channel, which I believe now is called Today's Shopping Choice, TSC, and it's similar to the shopping networks on TV in the States, like HSN. Elizabeth Grant is a lady who, just after the Second World War, started her own makeup and skincare company. She had some injuries during the war which caused damage to her skin, so she was very concerned and wanted to heal her skin. So with the help of a chemist friend of hers, she discovered a product which she later named and trademarked Torisilum. So this magic ingredient has been in all her skincare products ever since her company began, which I think, it's about 70 years ago that she's had this company. And she sells her products on the shopping channel or Today's Shopping Choice in Canada. So I've been aware of her for a long time. She has beautiful products, beautiful texture, lovely ingredients, beautiful packaging, and when they're presented on the TV channel, of course, they have bundles and 2-for-1s, which are a really good price. So I have been using her products off and on for years. So this particular eye cream from Elizabeth Grant is called the Wonder Effect Absolute Torisilum with Sapphires Eye Cream. Look at that beautiful jar. She always has beautiful packaging. So luxurious and a real pleasure to use. And this cream is light in texture. I just pat a little bit around my eyes, all around my eyes, morning and night. And that's the eye cream I'm using right now. The next thing I do is I apply my serum. And the serum that I'm using, I was using vitamin C serum for the longest time. But this particular one by Skin Cosmetics, I've had off and on over the years. It's a beautiful serum, and I was able to get one for a really good price on TSC a few months ago, I guess now, and it is the Age Reset Intensive Serum. This is beautiful, and I use this day and night on my face and on my décolleté. Now, what I've been doing too lately is mixing that serum with another product by Pry Beauty. And Pry Beauty is yet another company that sells their products on TSC. This product is Pry Beauty 24 karat gold precious oil drops. This is gorgeous. This is the second time I've had this. I had it a couple of years ago and I never forgot about it. One drop mixed with your serum just gives you the smoothest, silkiest, without being heavy at all, and it's scented with Bulgarian rose. And even with one drop, you can smell that beautiful rose. And that is part of the experience that I just love about skincare. So that's what I'm using these days. Pry Beauty is a very interesting company. The products are designed specifically for women over 45 and with ingredients that have both instant and long-term results. And it uses Pry extract, which is a ginger-like root that has been harvested in the tropical forest of Thailand and has been used as a skin treatment for over 1,000 years. Well, who knew? These precious oil drops, and look at the beautiful bottle. It just looks so luxurious on my dresser. I love it so much. I'm going to read to you some information about these beautiful drops. They are infused with 24 karat gold, Bulgarian rose oil, and the Pry extract, which helps moisturize, renew, and revitalize the skin. Contains avocado oil, colloidal gold, Rosa Damascena flower oil, hazelnut seed oil, and wheat germ oil. And it's a beautiful light oil, not at all heavy on the skin. It sinks right into the skin. All Pry products are also certified cruelty-free, and a portion of every sale helps animals through the Pry for Paws initiative. So it's a very interesting company, and they have lots of really nice products. Next is my daytime moisturizer, and I'm using another Elizabeth Grant product. So you can see that I bought a few things from TSC quite recently. This is her Wonder Effect Advanced Retinol Day Cream, and it's a huge big tub. It's absolutely gorgeous, very light texture, melts right into the skin. And what I do, because this is how I roll, I put some of that in my fancy jar. I like my fancy jars. You can buy these from Amazon, you can buy them from AliExpress. So it just adds a little touch of luxury, I find. So I just transfer some of the cream into this little jar. Plus, it takes a little less space on my dressing table too. This beautiful cream is formulated with powerful micro-encapsulated retinol that has a slow and controlled release, sustained all day long, to renew and revitalize skin tone and build a smoother look. Concentrated peptides help diminish the appearance of fine lines and deep wrinkles. With moisturizing tourism and nourishing shea butter, this day cream helps to hydrate, smooth, and brighten the appearance of the skin. Then I put on my sunscreen, and then I put on my makeup. So that is my morning skincare routine. Now at night, of course, I have all my makeup to remove, and that is a very important step to get every little bit of that makeup off of my eyes and off of my skin on my face. The first thing I start with is removing my eye makeup. Now, I know a lot of ladies, they use their cleanser to remove their eye makeup. I've tried that a few times, and for me, it just doesn't seem to work. It just does not remove 100%. It might remove 90% of the mascara and eyeliner, but for some reason, I never can get my eyelids really, really squeaky clean. So I always use a specific eye makeup remover. This one is the Bioderma Micellar Water Makeup Remover for eyes and face. I just put some of that on a little pad. I press it on my eyes and I gently wipe away all that eye makeup. And if I have to do it 2 or 3 times before all that black is gone, then I do that because I want all that makeup removed from there. The next step is to remove the makeup from my face. Now, I always do a double cleanse. The first cleanse is to remove the makeup. And the second cleanse is to actually cleanse the bare skin that you have removed the makeup from. I discovered the Face Shop Rice Water Bright Facial Cleansing Oil. This is very interesting. It's it's called an oil, but it's really, really light. Like it almost doesn't even feel like an oil. It's so very watery. But I put that on a pad and I remove all my makeup using that. Now, I find this, to be honest, it has a scent. It's not a horrible scent, but it's not my favorite, to be honest, and I wouldn't buy it again for that reason. It's effective in what it does, but the scent is just not 100% for me. I mean, I will use it all up. It doesn't really offend me, but it's just not my favorite scent. As I said, this contains rice water, and apparently rice water has a brightening effect. I don't know how important that is as an ingredient in a cleanser, but it has rice water, so there you go. And the second step of my cleansing routine, at this time I'm using Nivea Gentle Cleansing Cream for dry skin, and this one has almond oil. And this product also contains Hydra IQ, and I'm going to read to you what this ingredient is all about. Nivea's Hydra IQ is a patented intense moisturization technology that penetrates deep within the skin to foster new aquaporins to regulate the skin's moisture balance and reduce water loss. The primary function of most aquaporins, I had never heard of an aquaporin before, is to transport water across cell membranes. So it actually works as a water channel. So there you go. So that's what I'm using for my second step for cleansing. After cleansing, a little spray of my toner, my Alicia toner that I bought in Cuba, the one with propolis, a spray of that. Let that dry a little bit. Apply my eye cream. So you can see a lot of these steps are very similar to the morning routine. Then, same as in the morning, I will apply the skin serum mixed with 1 drop only of the Precious Oil Drops. It's a beautiful combo, believe me. I will let that sink in for a few minutes, and then I will apply my night cream. And the one that I'm using is a night cream by Elizabeth Grant called Terusalem Absolute. Now, I wasn't able to find this on the website or on the TSC website even. So this might be just a version that was made special. She has all kinds of different formulas that she changes up quite frequently. So for some of these products, I've put similar things for you in the description box below. Now, a few times a week, I like to exfoliate my skin. And what I'm using right now is the Somm Institute Transport Exfoliating Treatment Pads. These contain an 8% buffered AHA, which is alpha hydroxy acid, to gently exfoliate the dead skin cells. So I do this about twice a week. In fact, I do it Wednesday night and Sunday nights. I do an exfoliation right after I cleanse. I use the one pad for my face and décolleté to exfoliate those dead skin cells. And also, a couple of times a week, I will use a sheet mask. Now, I have a variety of sheet masks. You can buy them all over the place. You can buy them from iHerb. You can buy them from Shop Missé. They are inexpensive. Some of them are a little more expensive. They have a variety of ingredients: honey, aloe, green tea, olive oil, cucumber, you name it, all kinds of them. Do they do anything for the skin, any kind of treatment for the skin? I don't know. I would think that at the very least they hydrate the skin, and that's good enough for me because I enjoy the experience. I put that sheet on my face and I walk around and check my email or do whatever for 15 or 20 minutes, and I just feel that my skin is plumper and a little bit more hydrated, even just for a little while. So I enjoy the experience of a sheet mask a few times a week. Also, I'm still using my coconut oil. I've had this big jar, it must be almost 2 years now. This one is by Nutiva, and I use this every now and then, just when I feel like it, as the first step to my cleansing routine. So instead of using a cleansing oil or a cleansing balm, I will use my coconut oil, which works just great. And again, I transfer a little bit into one of my fancy jars. There you go. So that's my morning and evening skincare routine today. In 6 months, it'll probably be all different because I really enjoy trying the different products. I've encountered very few that ever irritated my skin or aggravated anything on my skin. So I'm very fortunate. I realize that. If you have problems with your skin, including things like rosacea or acne, or really dark sunspots that you want to get rid of, do see a dermatologist. There are products that are very effective in treating those more serious skin conditions. And I realize that I'm very lucky. For 76, my skin is not too bad. I'm not trying to look younger at all. I'm not trying to get rid of these wrinkles. They are what they are. Thank you for joining me again, and I hope you will join me in my next video. Please subscribe to my channel if you haven't done so already, and I do appreciate you watching. I love you all very much, and I will see you next time. Bye!